With Catherine beside him, our new Prince and Princess of Wales will, I know, continue to inspire and lead our national conversations.
When King Charles ascended to the throne, many anticipated that his reign would largely adhere to the traditions established by his mother, Queen Elizabeth II. However, the early days of his monarchy have revealed a startling shift in the royal order. In a decision that has shaken royal enthusiasts and experts alike, Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, was unexpectedly crowned as the future Queen Consort, a title that many believed would remain with Camilla Parker Bowles. The announcement, which came as a complete surprise, set the stage for a dramatic transformation in the British royal family, marking the dawn of a new era. What was behind this sudden change, and what does it mean for the monarchy's future? For years, Camilla had been seen as a permanent fixture in the royal family, gaining public acceptance and playing a crucial role by King Charles's side. Her ascension to Queen Consort after the passing of Queen Elizabeth seemed to confirm her place in the royal hierarchy. Yet, in a shocking turn, it was Kate Middleton, with her graceful public persona and deep connection with the younger generation, who has now been chosen to wear the crown. This move, which has caught many by surprise, raises significant questions about the monarchy's future direction. What does King Charles's decision to elevate Kate over Camilla reveal about his vision for the future? The change is not just about a title. It symbolizes a deeper shift in the royal family's dynamics and the broader societal changes at play. By elevating Kate, King Charles is making a clear statement about modernizing the monarchy. Kate, with her accessible charm and active engagement in social causes like mental health and early childhood education, represents a new kind of royal. She is viewed as more in touch with the public, more relatable to younger generations, and more attuned to the changing expectations of the monarchy. This decision seems to reflect the growing desire for a more contemporary monarchy that resonates with the times, which could be a strategic move by King Charles to ensure the monarchy remains relevant and respected in the years to come. However, the move also has ramifications for Camilla. After decades of working alongside King Charles and undergoing a significant public image overhaul, Camilla's sidelining has sparked a wave of criticism and disappointment among her supporters. Many feel that her dedication to the royal family, especially her charity work and her unwavering support for Charles, should have earned her more respect. It also raises the question of what her role will be moving forward. Will she remain as a key advisor to King Charles, or will she retreat further into the background? The modern face of the monarchy. As Kate Middleton rises to the top of the royal hierarchy, her role is being redefined. For years, she's been seen as the dutiful wife and mother, often in the background supporting Prince William. But now, as she steps into the spotlight as Queen Consort, Kate's approach to the monarchy is poised to reshape the royal family's image. Will she be the modern monarch the world has been waiting for? Kate Middleton's journey from a commoner to a future queen has been nothing short of extraordinary. She has captivated the public with her grace, poise, and down-to-earth demeanor. But now, as her responsibilities grow, she will be forced to navigate the delicate balance between tradition and modernity. Kate's vision for the monarchy is still largely unknown, but her previous work in mental health, children's welfare, and environmentalism shows a strong commitment to social change. How will she tackle the most pressing issues facing the monarchy in the 21st century? One of Kate's biggest challenges will be overcoming the expectations placed on her as a royal. The weight of history, tradition, and public opinion can be overwhelming, and many wonder if Kate is prepared to carry such a heavy load. With her increasing prominence within the family and the public, she will need to find her own path to leadership. Camilla's unexpected fall from grace. For years, Camilla Parker Bowles was seen as a divisive figure. Her controversial relationship with Prince Charles, her affair with him during his marriage to Princess Diana, and her eventual rise as Queen Consort seemed to seal her place in the royal family. But now, just a few years into her reign, Camilla is facing an unexpected setback. The decision to elevate Kate Middleton to Queen Consort has left Camilla in a more subdued position, and her future within the royal family is now uncertain. This fall from grace wasn't an easy one for Camilla. She spent decades working to earn public acceptance, and her relationship with Charles was once considered a major scandal. Over the years, Camilla has worked tirelessly to reshape her public image. but the announcement that Kate Middleton will ascend to the throne has shaken her. Some see this as a sign of diminishing power for Camilla, and others wonder if it's a personal betrayal. Will she retreat into a quieter role, or will she continue to fight for relevance within the monarchy? With Camilla now sidelined, the monarchy's future will undoubtedly be shaped by her actions. What lies ahead for the woman once hailed as Queen Consort? Princess Anne's growing influence. Princess Anne has long been one of the hardest-working members of the royal family, but her influence has always been overshadowed by her more high-profile relatives. Now, however, with the rise of Kate Middleton and the reorganization of royal duties, Anne's role in the monarchy is becoming more significant than ever. Could Princess Anne be the key to the monarchy's future? Anne's straightforward nature and work ethic have earned her a reputation as the Princess Royal. Unlike other members of the family, Anne has always been focused on duty, rarely seeking the spotlight. However, as the monarchy faces mounting challenges, Anne's experience and no-nonsense attitude could make her an essential figure in leading the family through these turbulent times. With her increasing prominence, Anne's influence within the royal family is only expected to grow. With her pragmatic approach and dedication to royal service, Anne is well positioned to step up and play a critical role in the royal family's modernization. Could she be the figure who helps steer the monarchy through its current challenges and into a new era? King Charles's bold moves. King Charles has made some bold and controversial decisions since ascending the throne. From reshaping the royal family's structure to publicly backing Kate Middleton as Queen Consort, Charles is making moves that could forever change the monarchy. But what's driving these decisions, and what impact will they have on the royal family and the British public? Charles has long been seen as a progressive royal, advocating for environmental causes and social change. His ascension to the throne has given him the opportunity to reshape the monarchy to better fit the needs of modern Britain. The decision to elevate Kate Middleton instead of Camilla, as well as the push for younger royals to take on more responsibilities, is part of Charles's larger vision for the future. But what does this mean for the traditional role of the monarchy, and will it be accepted by the public? Are these bold moves part of a strategic effort to modernize the monarchy, or is there something more at play? We delve deep into Charles's royal vision and what his decisions could mean for both the monarchy and the nation. How will the public react to Kate's ascension? As Kate Middleton prepares to assume her role as Queen Consort, the public's reaction to her rise is a key point of focus. While Kate is widely beloved by the British public, her sudden ascension has sparked mixed reactions. Will the people of Britain embrace her as their future queen, or will they see her rise as a break from tradition? The monarchy has long been seen as a symbol of tradition and stability, but with Kate Middleton's ascension, the royal family is shifting gears. Younger generations are drawn to Kate's modern sensibilities and her down-to-earth personality, but older generations may see her rise as a break from the old ways. The public's response will play a key role in determining how successful Kate's reign will be and whether she can unite the monarchy under a new vision. Will she be able to bridge the gap between tradition and modernity, or will her reign be marred by controversy? As the royal family enters a new era, the public's perception of Kate will be crucial in determining the monarchy's future. The royal rift. As the monarchy continues to evolve, the relationship between Princess Kate and Camilla is becoming increasingly complicated. What was once seen as a cordial dynamic is now fraught with tension and rivalry. As Kate ascends to Queen Consort, Camilla finds herself relegated to a more subdued role, and the friction between these two women is palpable. Will their rivalry destabilize the royal family? Or is it simply a natural clash of personalities and ambitions? For years, Camilla has worked tirelessly to earn her place in the royal family, overcoming a scandalous past and establishing herself as Queen Consort. However, Kate's meteoric rise has overshadowed her efforts. In public, Camilla has often been depicted as a supporting figure, while Kate's relatable and modern image has made her a darling of the public. Now, as Kate prepares to step into a more prominent role, questions loom over Camilla's future within the royal family. Is she prepared to take a back seat, or will she fight to reclaim her position? Behind closed doors, the tension between Kate and Camilla has become a talking point within the royal family. As the younger generation begins to assume more leadership roles, older members like Camilla may find it difficult to navigate this new power dynamic. The Queen's legacy. While Kate Middleton has taken center stage as the future Queen consort, there's another royal who has quietly been gaining influence behind the scenes, Princess Anne. Known for her no-nonsense approach to royal duties, Anne has been an unassuming yet powerful presence within the monarchy. But with the changing of the guard, could Princess Anne become the key figure who helps guide the royal family through its current crisis? Anne has long been considered one of the hardest-working members of the royal family, yet she has often been overshadowed by her more glamorous siblings. With King Charles's reign ushering in a new era, Princess Anne's pragmatic and decisive leadership style could prove invaluable. As the monarchy seeks to modernize and make room for younger royals, Anne's experience and dedication to royal service may make her the linchpin that keeps the family together. But as the power dynamics shift, how will Anne navigate her growing influence? Will she become a key advisor to Kate as she prepares to assume her role as Queen Consort? Or will Anne continue to quietly serve, working in the background to ensure the monarchy remains relevant and effective? Can King Charles keep the monarchy united? King Charles has spent his life preparing for this moment, the day he would ascend to the throne. But now that he is king, he faces a monumental challenge, ensuring the unity of the royal family in the face of internal divisions. With the rise of Kate Middleton and the sidelining of Camilla, as well as the ongoing tensions between younger and older royals, can King Charles hold his family together and preserve the monarchy's relevance in the modern world? Throughout his reign, Charles has been seen as a monarch with a progressive vision, but his decisions have not been without controversy. The elevation of Kate to Queen Consort has caused a stir within the royal family, with some questioning whether it undermines Camilla's years of service. At the same time, King Charles's efforts to modernize the monarchy have raised concerns about alienating traditional royalists who value the institution's history and customs. How will he manage the competing interests of his family members, and what steps will he take to address the rising tensions between Kate and Camilla? The future of the monarchy depends on his ability to navigate these challenges and build consensus among the royal family. Will he succeed, or will his reign be marred by division? The growing influence of the younger generation. As the monarchy faces unprecedented challenges, there's a new generation of royals ready to take charge. Prince William and Kate Middleton, along with other younger royals, are slowly but surely stepping into more prominent roles, pushing for a more modern and progressive image of the royal family. But as they do so, they also face intense scrutiny from both the public and the older generation of royals, who may not be as eager to embrace change. Prince William has long been seen as the future of the monarchy, and his growing influence is now more apparent than ever. As King Charles's reign takes shape, William is taking on more responsibilities, particularly when it comes to the future of the monarchy. His vision for the royal family's role in society is increasingly being shaped by his wife, Kate, and their shared commitment to modernizing the institution. How will this influence the future of the monarchy? And will William and Kate be able to successfully navigate the challenges that come with their growing influence? As the monarchy evolves, the younger royals will play a key role in shaping its future direction. Behind the palace doors. As the monarchy's power dynamics shift, Camilla Parker Bowles finds herself in a more complicated position than ever. Once the Queen Consort, Camilla now faces a diminished role, with Kate Middleton rising to the throne. Behind the scenes, many royal insiders are wondering, what is Camilla really thinking about all of these changes? Is she content with her more subdued position? Or is there something more beneath the surface? Camilla has worked tirelessly to rebuild her image over the years. Once seen as the villain in the marriage of Prince Charles and Princess Diana, she has slowly earned public acceptance through her charitable work and dedication to her royal duties. But now, with Kate taking on a more prominent role, Camilla's future in the royal family is uncertain. Some believe that she may retreat from the spotlight and focus on her charitable work, while others think she may push back against the changes in her status. Will she continue to support King Charles from the background, or will she find a way to reclaim her place in the public eye? As the monarchy enters a new era, Camilla's role remains one of the most intriguing questions. Will Kate's leadership endure? With Kate Middleton now set to take on the title of Queen Consort, the future of the British monarchy is in her hands. As she prepares to take on more responsibilities, the world is watching to see how she will navigate the complex world of royal duties and public expectations. Will Kate's leadership endure, or will she face insurmountable challenges as she steps into this new role? Kate's rise to Queen Consort has been met with a great deal of public support, but her new role will not come without its difficulties. As Queen Consort, she will be expected to uphold royal traditions while also engaging with the public in a more modern way. The expectations on her are immense, but if anyone can handle them, it's Kate Middleton. Her previous work in mental health, children's welfare, and charity has already shown that she is more than capable of making a difference. Will she be able to maintain the support of the public and her royal family? Or will the pressure prove too much? The fate of the monarchy may rest on her ability to adapt to the changing tides of royal life. A queen for the world? As Princess Kate steps into her new role as Queen Consort, it's not just the British public who are watching closely, it's the world. Her ability to connect with people, her unwavering commitment to charitable causes, and her approach to modern royal duties have made her a beloved figure both at home and abroad. But with this newfound influence, Kate faces an enormous responsibility. The question on everyone's mind is, can she transcend her title and become a global force for change? Kate's influence has already extended far beyond the borders of the UK, from her involvement in mental health initiatives to her commitment to childhood education. But as Queen Consort, her platform will be much larger. Her impact, though, won't be without challenges. Many question whether the global spotlight on Kate will come with intense scrutiny, and if she will be able to maintain her poised public image while dealing with personal challenges. With all eyes on her, Kate will have to navigate these pressures while remaining true to the values that have earned her so much admiration. In this chapter, we delve into what the future holds for Kate as she expands her role on the international stage. Camilla's silent struggle. While the monarchy is evolving, Camilla's role as Queen Consort is being overshadowed by the rise of Kate Middleton. Once seen as the controversial figure who won the affections of King Charles, Camilla now faces an uncertain future. This chapter delves deep into the emotional and professional struggles she faces as the spotlight shifts away from her. Camilla's road to acceptance was long and fraught with challenges. Public opinion of her was shaped by the legacy of her relationship with Charles and the painful history with Princess Diana. However, in recent years, Camilla worked tirelessly to redefine her image through charitable efforts and consistent support for King Charles. Yet, despite her progress, the public's eyes are now on Kate, and Camilla's future within the royal family seems uncertain. With Kate now poised to take on a more prominent role, many are left wondering how Camilla will handle being in the background. Will she gracefully step aside and focus on her charity work? Or will she resist the changing tide and fight to remain relevant? Secrets of the royal family's future. What happens behind the grand walls of Buckingham Palace remains shrouded in mystery, but recent reports have shed light on the inner workings of the royal family as it prepares for a monumental shift in leadership. As Kate takes center stage, the dynamics between her, King Charles, and the rest of the royal family are changing rapidly. What decisions are being made behind closed doors, and how will they impact the future of the monarchy? The push for modernization within the royal family has caused tension between the older and younger generations, with Prince William and Kate taking a more active role in shaping the monarchy's future. Will they succeed in their mission to modernize the family, or will traditional royalists push back against their ideas? The chapter also touches on the delicate balance King Charles must maintain as he navigates these changes. Will he be able to unite the family and secure the monarchy's place in the future? As the royal family's inner workings continue to evolve, this chapter dives deep into the secrets of what's truly happening behind the palace doors. Princess Charlotte's role in the modern monarchy. With the changing landscape of the British royal family, all eyes are now turning to the younger generation. Princess Charlotte, daughter of Prince William and Princess Kate, is rapidly emerging as one of the most captivating figures in the royal family. This chapter explores Charlotte's future role and how she may shape the monarchy in years to come. as the first female royal to remain in line of succession regardless of her younger brother's birth. Charlotte holds a unique position in the royal hierarchy. Her role as a symbol of gender equality has already made a significant impact, and her future promises even more opportunities to influence the monarchy's direction. But as Charlotte grows older, how will she navigate the complexities of royal life, and will she eventually become a central figure in a more modern monarchy? Already known for her poise, charm, and intelligence, Charlotte is being groomed to become not just a princess, but a potential future queen in her own right. As she steps into her role, will she be able to balance the expectations placed upon her while continuing to break the traditional mold of royal life? The chapter explores what Charlotte's role in the monarchy might look like in the coming decades. The coronation drama. The coronation of King Charles was one of the most anticipated events in British royal history. But behind the grandeur and pageantry, tensions were simmering. As the royal family prepared for the event, several disputes and disagreements emerged, casting a shadow over the celebrations. What really happened behind the scenes, and how did these tensions affect the future of the monarchy? From conflicts over guest lists to arguments about the distribution of roles within the family, it's clear that not everything was as smooth as it appeared. The rising influence of Kate Middleton and the strained relationship between her and Camilla have added to the complexity of royal dynamics, and this chapter explores how these issues were addressed, or not, during the coronation planning. As the monarchy enters a new era, the coronation symbolizes more than just the crowning of a new king. It marks the beginning of a period of intense change. With tensions rising and divisions deepening, how will these behind-the-scenes struggles impact the royal family's unity in the years to come? This chapter provides an exclusive look into the drama that almost derailed the historic event. What's next for Kate, Camilla, and the royal family? The future of the British royal family is in flux, with Kate Middleton now poised to take on the role of Queen Consort, and Camilla's position within the family being redefined. As King Charles's reign continues to unfold, the royal family faces a host of challenges that will shape its future for years to come. What will the road ahead look like for Kate, Camilla, and the rest of the royal family? This chapter looks at the future of the royal family in a post-Queen Elizabeth era. With Kate's growing influence and Camilla's uncertain role, there are many questions about how the monarchy will adapt to changing times. Will Kate succeed in her new role? And will Camilla accept her new position or fight for a more prominent role in the family? How will King Charles navigate the complex dynamics between his family members and ensure the monarchy remains relevant? As the royal family embarks on this new chapter, the road ahead is filled with both opportunity and uncertainty. The royal family's journey is far from over, and the next few years will be critical in determining what the future holds for the institution. The British monarchy is at a crossroads, with new challenges and opportunities ahead. As Kate Middleton rises to Queen Consort, while Camilla navigates a shifting role, the royal family faces a future full of both promise and uncertainty. The decisions made now will shape the monarchy for generations to come, balancing tradition with the demands of a rapidly changing world. As the dust settles and the royal family adjusts to this new era, one thing is clear: the road ahead will be anything but predictable. Will Kate live up to the expectations placed upon her as Queen Consort? Will Camilla find a way to maintain her relevance and support King Charles in a more subtle way? Only time will tell. But one thing is for certain: the monarchy will never be the same. The story isn't over yet.
At the time it was awkward, I was a bit shocked.
I just didn't want to be alive anymore.
In an interview that has sent shockwaves through the media and the royal family, Prince Harry has exposed a shocking betrayal by Queen Camilla that led to Meghan Markle's abrupt departure from the royal family. While the public has been captivated by Meghan's rocky relationship with the monarchy, Harry's explosive claims have shed light on the real reasons behind her banishment. According to Harry, Camilla was the driving force behind a media campaign designed to undermine Meghan's position within the royal family. This behind-the-scenes conspiracy was not only meant to discredit Meghan, but to elevate Camilla's own position as Queen Consort. Harry spoke candidly about how, for years, he and Meghan were subjected to constant media scrutiny. But what they didn't know at the time was that Camilla was working with journalists to leak damaging stories about Meghan. The details of these leaks, as Harry revealed, were carefully timed to coincide with moments when Meghan was most vulnerable, deepening the public's disdain for her. The royal family, already under pressure from public opinion, saw this as the perfect opportunity to distance themselves from Meghan, and in doing so, Camilla's position was solidified. But the most shocking part of Harry's admission is the realization that Meghan was never truly supported by those closest to her, including her own stepmother. Harry's revelations come as a complete shock, not just because of the betrayal within the royal family, but because of the level of manipulation involved. It wasn't just about royal duties and public appearances. It was about a calculated effort to tarnish Meghan's image, ensuring that she could never regain her footing within the royal family. With this truth now exposed, the world is left wondering what motivated Camilla to take such drastic steps. Was it truly about protecting the monarchy? Or was it about something far more personal, Camilla's deep desire for power and recognition? As Harry continues to speak out, his words paint a picture of a monarchy in turmoil, where family loyalty has been replaced by power struggles and media manipulation. This explosive reveal is the first of many, suggesting that Meghan Markle's departure was not as simple as a misunderstanding or a fallout with the royals. It was the culmination of a well-orchestrated plan to remove her from the family for good. Meghan's dark secret. While many believed that Meghan Markle's troubles with the royal family stemmed from her public outbursts or unconventional approach to royal life, Prince Harry's explosive revelations suggest a much darker story. According to Harry, Meghan's ousting was the result of a series of personal betrayals within the family, some of which Meghan had no idea were being orchestrated against her. The public story of a woman unable to conform to royal expectations was merely the surface. Beneath that surface was a deliberate campaign against her, one in which Meghan herself was unknowingly complicit at times, though she had no idea the full scope of the betrayal. Harry describes how Meghan, eager to find her place within the royal family, had unwittingly aligned herself with individuals who had their own agendas. These individuals, who outwardly appeared supportive, were secretly working with members of the royal family to gather information on Meghan and leak it to the press. Some of these leaks, according to Harry, were designed to paint Meghan in a negative light, exaggerating her struggles and creating a narrative that suited the royal family's goals. As Meghan's public persona deteriorated, Harry explains, the decision was made to remove her entirely from the family. The secret behind Meghan's expulsion, as Harry reveals, is not just about her behavior or her fit within the family's traditions. It's about the manipulation that took place at the highest levels. Meghan had no idea the full extent of the conspiracy, nor how it would affect her relationship with Harry. But as Harry slowly uncovered the truth, he realized that Meghan had been caught in a game she couldn't possibly win. This was no longer a simple matter of royal protocol. It was a battle for power, control, and the monarchy's image. Meghan was seen as a threat to both, and the decision was made to remove her. As these dark secrets come to light, it's clear that Meghan's expulsion was a result of far more than public opinion. The royal family's internal politics, combined with personal vendettas, led to her being forced out in a way that has now, according to Harry, left her permanently distanced from the royal fold. The true betrayal lies not just in Meghan's actions, but in how the royal family, with the help of outside influences, orchestrated her downfall. Harry's explosive interview. Why he finally exposed Meghan's betrayal. Prince Harry's decision to finally expose the truth about Meghan Markle's betrayal and her eventual expulsion from the royal family was not a decision he made lightly. For years, Harry kept quiet about the personal and family struggles that led to his wife's isolation. But after years of watching Meghan suffer and the royal family continuing to make false claims about her, Harry finally decided it was time to speak up. In his interview, Harry made it clear that the situation with Meghan was far more complicated than anyone realized. He revealed that not only had Meghan been manipulated by some members of the royal family, but there were also hidden betrayals from within the palace that no one had been aware of. Harry admitted that it took him time to realize the full extent of the lies being spread about Meghan. In his mind, Meghan was simply trying to find her place within a royal institution that was difficult to navigate, but the reality was far more sinister. As Harry recounts, there were key moments when he saw firsthand how Meghan's reputation was being intentionally dragged through the mud, and how the press was being used to manipulate public opinion. The royal family's unwillingness to stop these attacks only made the situation worse. Harry's decision to finally speak out was his way of taking back control of his narrative and protecting the woman he loved. The decision to speak out was a difficult one for Harry, who had always valued his family's privacy and discretion. But as he explains in the interview, seeing the relentless attacks on Meghan forced him to confront the truth. His family's silence was complicity in the destruction of his wife's reputation. The betrayal of his wife by his own family members was something Harry could no longer ignore. So he chose to use his voice to expose the truth, even if it meant damaging the fragile relationship he had with his family. With Harry's emotional confessions, it becomes clear that Meghan's banishment from the royal family wasn't just about her actions. It was a carefully orchestrated plan involving multiple members of the family. Harry's willingness to speak up now is both a personal and public act of defiance, showing just how deep the royal family's internal conflicts really run. How Meghan Markle became a liability to the family. When Meghan Markle first entered the royal spotlight, she was seen as a breath of fresh air, a modern, dynamic force that would revitalize the monarchy. But what began as a fairy tale quickly spiraled into a power struggle that threatened the very foundations of the royal family. According to Harry's recent revelations, Meghan's position within the family was never secure because of the powerful forces working against her from the beginning. As her popularity soared, so did the tensions within the royal household. Harry explains that from the start, Meghan became a liability to the monarchy due to her unwillingness to conform to royal traditions. While some members of the family tried to support her, others, particularly Queen Camilla, viewed Meghan as a disruptive force. Meghan's modern approach and outspoken opinions went against everything the monarchy stood for, and the more she pushed back against tradition, the more her influence within the family began to falter. What Meghan failed to realize was that, in a monarchy driven by centuries-old customs, breaking from tradition is not easily forgiven. As Harry reveals, Meghan's clash with the royals wasn't just about her behavior, it was about her challenge to the power dynamics that had been in place for generations. Meghan, with her independent spirit and modern sensibilities, was seen as a threat to the established order. For the royal family, maintaining a strong and unified front was more important than supporting Meghan's quest for individuality. She became a pawn in a much larger game, where her every move was scrutinized by the media and manipulated by the royal powers to fit a certain narrative. The power struggle between Meghan and the royal family escalated as Harry's loyalty was questioned. Meghan's role was no longer seen as an asset, but as a complication the royal family could no longer afford. Her departure, orchestrated in part by family dynamics, wasn't just a personal issue. It was about preserving the stability and reputation of the monarchy itself. The Queen Consort's hidden influence. As Meghan Markle's tension with the royal family reached its peak, one figure stood out as a key player in the drama: Camilla, Queen Consort. While many saw Camilla as a supportive figure in Prince Charles's life, Harry's recent revelations paint a very different picture. According to Harry, Camilla used her position as Queen Consort to influence decisions within the family, including Meghan's eventual expulsion. Harry reveals that Camilla, who had her own history of public relations struggles, was desperate to improve her own image, especially after becoming Queen Consort. She saw Meghan's growing influence and popularity as a threat to her carefully cultivated status and decided to take action. In secret meetings with the press, Camilla worked to push negative stories about Meghan, which eventually led to her isolation within the royal family. This covert media manipulation, according to Harry, was a direct result of Camilla's ambition to maintain her place at the top of the royal hierarchy. For years, the public viewed Camilla as a supportive figure to Charles, but Harry's words suggest that Camilla's actions behind the scenes were far more calculated. Meghan's growing tensions with the media and the royal family were not only due to her own actions, but were exacerbated by Camilla's behind-the-scenes manipulation. What Camilla had not counted on, however, was Harry's willingness to expose the truth. By exposing Camilla's role in Meghan's fall, Harry has put the royal family in an awkward position. How will they respond to these accusations, and will Camilla's carefully crafted public image survive this scandal? Meghan Markle's fall from grace. Meghan Markle's swift rise to fame came with an intense amount of media scrutiny. But what many didn't realize was that public opinion didn't just turn against her overnight. It was a calculated process. Prince Harry's recent revelations shed light on how Meghan's public image was systematically undermined, leading to her eventual exile from the royal family. According to Harry, the royal family didn't just stand by and watch. There were direct efforts to discredit Meghan, starting with orchestrated media leaks and false narratives. Harry explains that from the moment Meghan became a member of the royal family, she was targeted by both the press and certain members of the royal household who didn't approve of her. Her every move was analyzed, criticized, and, at times, twisted to fit a negative narrative. What Harry uncovers is startling. Meghan was being set up as the villain in a royal drama she never signed up for. It wasn't just the media. They were playing a part in a much larger game, one that involved those closest to her, including her own in-laws. The decision to push Meghan out wasn't just a matter of personal clashes. It was about controlling the narrative. Harry confides that members of the royal family believed that if they didn't act quickly, Meghan's influence could further disrupt the carefully controlled public image they had built for decades. The royal family's involvement in controlling the media coverage of Meghan's every move set the stage for her eventual downfall. Despite the fact that Meghan's character was being publicly vilified, Harry remains steadfast in defending his wife. He admits that he is painfully aware of how the royal family's manipulation led to Meghan's fall from grace. As the media portrayed her as a troublemaker, they also helped strip away the positive aspects of her character, which made it all too easy for the royal family to distance themselves. The truth behind the media manipulation that led to her downfall is a narrative that now cannot be ignored. The final breaking point that led to Meghan Markle's ousting from the royal family came unexpectedly, according to Harry. While many point to Meghan's increasing frustration with royal life as the main factor in her exit, Harry reveals that a single event solidified their decision to distance themselves from the monarchy. This turning point, as Harry explains, was not just an argument or public conflict. It was the culmination of years of growing tension within the royal family, ultimately forcing Meghan to make a choice she never wanted to face. In a heartbreaking moment, Harry admits that it was a conversation he had with his brother William that pushed Meghan to a breaking point. Their strained relationship, combined with the mounting pressure from the royal family to conform to their strict traditions, led to Meghan's feelings of alienation. Harry shares that he knew the royal family would never accept Meghan fully, but it was only when the family started to target their child, Archie, that Meghan realized the monarchy would never truly accept her. The royal family's disregard for their privacy, coupled with the constant attacks on Meghan's character, made it impossible for them to stay. What's more surprising is how Harry paints this moment as a pivotal point, not only for Meghan, but for himself as well. Harry confesses that it wasn't just Meghan's broken spirit that led to their exit. It was his own realization that the royal family had never truly embraced them as a couple. He felt that Meghan, despite her efforts, was always viewed as an outsider, and their decision to leave was more about protecting their family than seeking fame. This final break from the royals was not driven by external forces alone, but by a deep, internal realization that their place in the monarchy was no longer tenable. As the details of this conversation and the emotional toll it took on both Harry and Meghan are revealed, the truth becomes evident. Their departure wasn't a rash decision, but a painful, calculated escape from a toxic environment. For Meghan, it was not just about finding freedom. It was about finding a place where she and her family could thrive away from the royal pressures and media scrutiny. The emotional fallout from this final break is something Harry still grapples with, but he is resolute in his belief that leaving was the only way to protect his family. The real reason Meghan was kicked out. Family secrets finally exposed for years. The reasons behind Meghan Markle's ousting from the royal family remained shrouded in mystery, with public statements from the family members offering little insight into the true cause. But now, thanks to Harry's explosive revelations, the full story is coming to light. According to Harry, the royal family's decision to distance themselves from Meghan wasn't just a result of her actions. It was the culmination of long-standing family secrets and personal grievances that had been festering for years. Harry pulls back the curtain on the deep-seated issues within the royal family, explaining that the tension with Meghan began long before she married him. Meghan, being an outsider with her own modern values and progressive views, was always seen as a threat to the royal traditions that had been upheld for generations. However, what Harry reveals next is even more shocking. The decision to remove Meghan wasn't just about her clashing with royal expectations. It was about the monarchy's growing fears of her influence and independence. Meghan's increasing popularity among the public, particularly her advocacy for causes like gender equality and racial justice, made her a figure the royal family could no longer control. Harry's confession paints a troubling picture of a family at odds with itself, where personal vendettas and jealousy among its members exacerbated the situation. He speaks openly about how certain family members used their influence to manipulate media narratives about Meghan, framing her as the problem. This coordinated effort to discredit Meghan culminated in her forced removal from the family, a decision that Harry now calls an unforgivable betrayal. What makes Harry's statements even more striking is the fact that he feels personally betrayed by those closest to him, especially his father, King Charles. In his eyes, the royal family's failure to protect Meghan, combined with their willingness to manipulate the media for their own benefit, led to their painful decision to leave. Harry now sees his family's actions as a betrayal not just of his wife, but of the very values they claim to uphold. The real reason behind Meghan's banishment is finally coming to light, and it's clear that the royal family's internal strife played a far greater role than anyone knew. How they plan to regain control after Meghan's exit. After Meghan Markle's expulsion from the royal family, the monarchy's reputation took a major hit. The once untouchable image of the British royal family was now tainted by scandal, division, and drama. As the royal family faces growing public backlash, Harry's recent revelations have only intensified the scrutiny on their actions. But as Harry explains, the royals are far from powerless. They're now taking drastic steps to regain control of their narrative. Harry describes the behind-the-scenes maneuvering that's been taking place within the palace since he and Meghan's departure. The royal family has been scrambling to repair the damage caused by Meghan's exit and the ongoing drama surrounding Harry's outspoken criticism. The palace's public relations team has been working overtime to shift the focus back to the family's long-standing traditions, while simultaneously trying to distance themselves from the scandal caused by Meghan's departure. In private, Harry claims, there are those within the family who are strategizing to ensure that they can maintain their hold on public opinion, no matter the cost. The plan to regain control, according to Harry, involves carefully crafted media appearances, positive press coverage, and strategic leaks designed to shift the public's attention away from the family's internal turmoil. But as the royal family doubles down on their narrative, Harry warns that these efforts may only backfire. By continuing to manipulate the media to shape public perception, the royals risk losing what little public trust they have left. The family's real problem, as Harry sees it, is their refusal to confront the true causes of the rift between them and Meghan. This power struggle within the royal family is far from over, and the outcome remains uncertain. What's clear, however, is that Harry and Meghan's departure has forced the royals to rethink how they manage their image, and whether their old methods of control will still work in an age where public opinion is shaped by social media, transparency, and ever-growing scrutiny. Will Meghan ever return to the royal fold? With Meghan Markle's banishment from the royal family, many are left wondering whether there is any chance of reconciliation. Harry's recent revelations shed light on the growing tension between Meghan and the royal family, particularly his own relationship with his father, King Charles. In a dramatic twist, Harry leaves the door slightly open for a potential return for Meghan, but only if the royal family is willing to change, and that might be more difficult than anyone realizes. Harry reveals that despite everything that has happened, he hasn't completely given up hope that Meghan could someday return to the royal fold. However, he acknowledges that for this to happen, there needs to be a massive shift within the family, particularly in their attitudes toward Meghan. The royal family, Harry admits, would have to publicly acknowledge the role they played in Meghan's isolation and offer a genuine apology. But the question remains, will they ever be willing to make such a gesture, or is Meghan's royal journey permanently over? The road to reconciliation, Harry suggests, would be incredibly difficult, especially with Camilla's increasing influence and the growing resentment between Meghan and other key members of the royal family. Yet, there's a glimmer of hope that things could change if the royal family is willing to face the truth and address the issues that led to Meghan's expulsion. Whether or not Meghan would be open to returning is another story entirely. But the idea of reconciliation remains a possibility Harry isn't ready to dismiss entirely. As the royal family faces its most significant challenge in modern history, the question of Meghan's potential return looms large. Would the monarchy be willing to accept her back? And if so, under what conditions? The answers may shape the future of the royal family in ways no one could predict. What Harry and Meghan's exile means for the monarchy. As Prince Harry's explosive revelations continue to reverberate through the royal family, the future of the monarchy is at a crossroads. Harry and Meghan's exile from the royal fold has left the family grappling with the fallout. For the first time in modern history, the British monarchy faces a real threat to its centuries-old institution. And the question on everyone's mind is, can the monarchy survive the turbulence caused by Harry and Meghan's departure? Harry's revelations point to a monarchy that is fractured at its core. The tension between King Charles, Queen Camilla, William, and Harry is only growing. And with Meghan out of the picture, it seems the royal family is left to deal with the consequences. For Harry, the monarchy's future is unclear, as the family's refusal to address their internal problems may lead to more scandals and public division. The royal family's credibility has taken a major blow, and whether it can recover depends on how they choose to handle this crisis. Despite all the drama, Harry remains resolute in his decision to break free from the monarchy's control. His choice to speak out and protect his family's interests has altered the course of history for the royal family. But the future of the monarchy itself remains uncertain, as the institution must now confront the growing influence of social media, public opinion, and the ever-evolving role of the press. Can the royal family adapt to these changing dynamics, or will they continue to be haunted by the ghosts of their past mistakes? The legacy of Harry and Meghan's departure will continue to shape the monarchy for years to come. As new revelations unfold, the world will be watching to see if the royal family can navigate this crisis, or if their fractured legacy will be forever defined by scandal. The royal family may never be the same after Meghan Markle's shocking expulsion, and Prince Harry's explosive revelations are only the beginning.